As the world of Marvel Studios continues to expand, Marvel's Shang-Chi is the next big franchise entry when it comes to theatrical releases. We have already had plenty of surprises in the marketing leading up to the film's release, and since the film looks to be going to a mutant hotbed location, this of course along with that means the mutants are rumored to appear in Shang-Chi. So we don't know right now if due to shutdowns during production they had to change any plans, but from the very first, or maybe it was the second set photo leaks from Shang-Chi, we saw some interesting details including rundown locations, many neon-lit cities and streets, and then in The Falcon and the Winter Soldier we officially saw Madripoor, and them saying that Madripoor is not over and instead would be showing up in future Marvel projects. One that was heavily rumored to feature it is Shang-Chi, and we definitely see the parallels there with the neon-lit cities and everything and the tournament happening there. Now, in the comics, Madripoor is a hotbed for mutant and mutant crime. In the MCU, we've already had multiple mentions of mutants in Madripoor, even some named by name, so there you go. So a rumor has popped up stating that we could possibly see mutants appearing in Shang-Chi. Maybe during the tournament, or just outright appearing in the film while they're in Madripoor, and this would make sense. Maybe a mutant, or two, maybe somebody that just is part of the tournament that uses powers that we would recognize as, wait a second, is that a mutant? Is that Nightcrawler? Okay, probably not Nightcrawler. Like a Psylocke. A Psylocke would be perfect for something like that. Or maybe Psylocke is a little too, like, A and B list to be used because recognizable. But you guys get what I'm saying. I would 100% not be surprised if during a montage of fight sequences during that tournament, or maybe even one of the fights that Shang-Chi is involved in, he takes on somebody that has some power that they're like, oh, I don't know, I just appeared. I was growing up and in my teens, I just developed this power to shoot fire out of my hands. And we're like, oh, that's a cut. Yeah, that's a mutant right there. But they just haven't stated that it's a mutant because it's not a term that's in the MCU yet, right? Or, you know, like it's not something that's established, but you want to drop a hint in there. And again, the MCU has already dropped a few hints towards mutants, so this would be a logical next step of slow integration and getting people used to the idea that people can be born with powers. And to be truthfully honest with you, I could believe this one over Wolverine or Daredevil or any other appearances in the tournament, because this one would make sense. So what do you guys think? Do you think there's anything to this? Do you think the scoops and insiders and rumors are correct on this one? Do we get mutants here? Not name drop, but do we get like a mutant that appears in the tournament?